What's up, Nail Geeks? I am back again for a second video today. I have a ton of polish to show you guys, so it's going to be a total spam week. In this post, I have Potion Polish's newest collection. We have the Autumn 2020 set, which features 6 polishes in varying finishes of flakies. So let's dive right in and see what she's got for us. First up, we've got Leaf Peeping. This is a rich berry red bursting with holographic and gold flakes. This is one of my top picks in the set. I really liked this one. It's a very flattering shade. Now this has a bit of a jelly-like formula to it. However, it's one of those jellies that applies very opaque and very dense on the nail. For the most part, I think most are going to be just fine at 2 coats for opacity. It gives excellent coverage for a wonderful rich type of jelly. Now I do feel like on my screen it's coming out color accurate, and my swatches, this is definitely a berry type of red. Now, I did mention in a previous video that I'm currently updating all of my tech, so I'm building a new PC. I'm also having new dual monitors when I'm editing these videos, so I think my monitor is being a little more color accurate this time. So just bear with me while we get through this, but at least on my screen, this is a true berry red. And next we have I Love Fall Most of All. This is an autumnal orange chunky hollow. Now in our blogger information, it was mentioned that this polish is incredibly pigmented. So you're going to want to use a coat or 2 of base coat to prevent any type of staining. Now, as you can see on this first coat, it has a stunning formula. It's wonderful. I'm going to classify this one as a 1 coater. But those of you who follow along with each one of my videos, you know I prefer to wear 1 coaters at 2 very thin coats to maximize that awesome plumping factor. Now this does dry down very flat, so you're going to want to use a good glossy top coat to seal it up and really maximize that gorgeous, sparkly, flaky-like effect. Now, normally when I work with very heavily staining polishes, they will bleed through my latex layer and I will have tons of staining. I will say, full disclosure, I did not have staining with this one or the next one, but just in case, I definitely recommend a good base coat. And Cinammon Cider is an opulent golden orange chunky hollow with gold flake accents. So again, this one also had information that it is a potential stainer, so I just wanted to throw that out there for you guys. But again, we have a lovely, beautiful, dense type of formula. I'm also going to classify this one as a 1 coater if you go in just a touch heavier than what I did, but again, 2 thin coats and it really plumps out very well against the nail, and it's got that super depth-like feeling with the holographic flake in here. It is just a really stunning color overall, really lovely. I'm really digging this type of finish lately. It's just so packed full of those flakes. Now in indoor lighting, you'll see it like what you see on the video. There's not a whole lot of sparkle or rather holographic action happening, but in the sunlight, you'll definitely see that nice flaky-like holographic effect. So once again, top off with a good glossy top coat and use a good base coat for this one too. And Foggy November Mom is a dusty pale lavender packed with orange to red to gold to green shifting chrome flakes and a festive fall mix of holographic glitters. So this one, again, at least on my new monitors here, this is coming off pretty color accurate to what I'm seeing in person. I do agree with that official description. It is a pale type of lavender. It does have a dusky, almost grade-like effect to it. And as you build it up, you'll definitely see that dusky effect come out. So this is loaded with those lovely chrome flakes. You can see that they are of the small and somewhat medium type variety. So you'll get that finer type of shredded effect across your nail. Now for opacity, I'm going to suggest between 2 and 3 coats, depending on how you polish and all that good stuff. It's got a very smooth, crelly-like formula to it, very easy to build up and apply across the nail. Now on this second coat here, I went in just a touch heavier, and you can see I was good at 2 coats. I didn't really see a need to go in for a 3rd coat. Now again, I finished off with a good glossy top coat in the full hand shot here, and I am good to go. And next we have Crisp Mornings. This is a slate blue with orange to red to gold to green, shifting chrome flakes and orange holographic glitters. So this one is a definite slate blue. It's also got a bit of a dusky like feel to it. She has released a blue type of polish like this in the past, so I wanted to throw it out there in case anyone was curious. I do think that the base color is very much different from the previous blue flaky that we've seen from her. The name is completely eluding me right now, but the base color is different. So again, we have a lovely crelly-like formula. Now this one dries down heavily flat, so not textured, but just very, very flat, as you can see between that first and second coat. Now for opacity, again, 2 to 3 coats. If you go in normal, I think 2 coats is going to be just fine. But when you finish it off, I'm going to suggest a very good glossy top coat, or 2 thin coats of glossy top coat to smooth everything out and prevent that really super thirsty type of flat effect. And finally, we have Salem. This is a witchy black jelly, sparkling with orange and gold holographic glitter in various sizes. This is a lovely black polish, and I'm really digging it. You can tell as I build it up here in just a moment that the orange and gold glitters are very apparent against that nice black base. So the formula itself is very jelly-like. It's very smooth on application. Now I'm going to suggest between 2 to 3 coats on this one, depending on how you polish. Once again, here in a moment when I go in for that second coat, you can see it builds up very quickly to opacity. So for a black jelly, I was really impressed with it in that I could see all of the gold and orange glitters, and it gives you that nice, very fine particle-like twinkling effect in terms of glitter. Now this one isn't so much thirsty, but it still dries down very, very flat. So again, I'm going to recommend a good glossy top coat to seal this one up, and you'll get that nice glitter effect really well that you're seeing here on the full hand shot. I really love these finer particle type of glitters. I think they are so flattering, and they just give that nice soft, but still in your face type of sparkle. Now the autumn collection will release September 26th at 1 p.m. Eastern Time on Potion Polish's website. I will link you guys below to that if you want to check it out, as well as her Facebook fan group for additional swatches and all that good stuff. As always, if you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching.